I know that better than anyone. I'm too weak for glass speed. I'm not good enough. I know that much. I'm aware that I have no chance of beating you. No one needs to tell me anything like that! And yet, I must try. It's not about winning or losing! It's about me taking you on right here and right now!
You have to hit rock bottom. You hit rock bottom, it's beautiful. The struggle of coming back is beautiful. That struggle. It's hard. It doesn't appear like it's beautiful while you're going through it, but you're being tested. And without a test, there's no testimony.
I'm not gonna lie and portray this ultimate poise like I've had it figured out. Nah, I just didn't quit. That's the only distinguishing quality.
You're not where you want to be. You feel like you're supposed to be somewhere else.
You know, everything's gonna be okay. You're doing good. You know, you're okay as you are.
Keep motivated. I think like your lack of commitment is almost an insult to the people who believe in you. And that's what I'm trying to tell myself. I said, there's people that believe in me, and me having this half commitment, it's not who the fuck I am. It's not what my people, it's not what the people who believe in me deserve. I want to give back to the people who believe in me and give them that belief, you know, and prove that belief correct.
There isn't any shame in being weak, girl. The shame is in staying weak.
A lot of us, when we have bad times in life, even the hardest person in the world, we forget how badass we are during that hard time. I have a thing where I take a couple seconds to reflect on, hang on, man, you've been through this, you've been through that, you overcame this, overcame that. I don't ever close my mind to the fact that this can be done.
How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing?
You gotta change that shit, man.
Yeah, but you don't understand my life, David.
Yeah, I do. So that's the thing about it. And that's why I can talk about it. But yeah, I get what you're saying. A lot of folks I get that mentality. I once had that mentality that no one understands what the fuck I'm going through. And if you keep that mentality, you're gonna stay in the same exact spot that you're in, that no one understands me. There's millions of people.
If you look the same for long enough and you don't want to, clearly something's not working. I think people kind of fear taking that first step into progress because it's going to result in a change. And for the most part, if you're relatively muscular, if you're reasonably built, maybe not too soft, but not like super shredded either, you know, change can be kind of scary for people.
Sun don't stop for nobody, man. Sun don't fucking stop. Sun gonna be up in the morning regardless. That sun is gonna be up in the morning regardless of how I fucking feel and how depressed I am. The sun is gonna fucking shine in the morning, and at nighttime the moon gonna be there, and you gonna look up, these days gonna keep going by. So do you let the days go by and look up and you done wasted a year doing what? Or do you just pick it up? All right, well, figure it out, made some mistakes, life goes on. Let me figure out life from this point.
A bad week ain't gonna last. A bad month ain't gonna last. It's just, as long as you're working on yourself and you're trying to better yourself in those moments, it's okay to not be okay, to be okay. You know what I mean? That's one thing that opened me up and helped me kind of thrive to be a better, individual, for real.
If you can face the malevolence and you can face the suffering, that opens the door to your maximal potential. And then the optimistic part of that is, and this is why it's so useful to peer into the darkness, let's say. The optimistic part of that is that although the suffering is great and the malevolence is deep, your capacity to transcend it is stronger. So what you get out of the most negative viewpoint is the most positive possible consequence. Because one of the things you'd like to know, if you wanted to know something deep about yourself, is that you could face the worst that there was and prevail.
In order to really truly learn about yourself and about life, you have to overcome adversity. You have to experience things. And I firmly believe that in order to truly appreciate love, you have to understand and really have felt hate. And to really appreciate camaraderie, you have to feel loneliness. So this is just a part of being a person.
You're always going to need to push yourself. You're always going to need to parent yourself. What is the bottom line? The bottom line is no one's coming. No one. No one's coming to push you. No one's coming to tell you to turn the TV off. No one's coming to tell you to get out the door and exercise. Nobody's coming to tell you to apply for that job that you've always dreamt about. Nobody's coming to write the business plan for you. It's up to you.
I'm sorry that you are so mean to yourself, you know, and I don't mean that as a reflection of who you are, because I know, like me, you don't want to be, you know, you don't want to be. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you because I know how hard it is to take care of ourselves. I know how hard it is to take care of ourselves. I know that for me, I never wanted to take care of myself, because if I took care of myself, then instead I just always wanted to show you how much I was hurt. And so starting to take care of myself was doing the opposite of that. And it was the opposite of the whole thing that I like, oh, you're going to see, when you look at me, you're going to see how much I hurt. And starting to take care of myself is a total opposite of that.
The thing is, if you just do stuff and nothing happens, what's it all mean? What's the point? Oh, right, this whole thing is about self-acceptance.
So what's the great divide of human beings? Who are you on those days you don't want to do things? It's easy to conquer when it's good weather. You got good sleep, work's going good, the family's good. You feel great, your body's not injured. Those are the easy days to conquer. But who are you on those fucking days when all hell's broke loose, your body's fucked up, you're sore, you're depressed, you're miserable, and that's the favorite person at school, about to get bullied, might be falling behind in life. Who are you on those days when shit's all fucked up?